A U.S. F-15 fighter jet has been shot down over Iran, the first confirmed American aircraft loss since the conflict began more than a month ago. The crash occurred in the southwestern province of Khuzestan. This location sits directly at the head of the Persian Gulf, placing the wreckage near the critical oil terminal at Karg Island. Iranian state media broadcast footage of the wreckage, which included an ejection seat. The F-15 Strike Eagle variant can carry 2 crew members, and their status remains unconfirmed. The crash has triggered an active foot race. U.S. rescue teams and Iranian ground forces are both moving to locate the crew in the rugged terrain of central Iran. This shootdown forces a shift in the mission profile. The U.S. military must now divide its resources between an ongoing bombing campaign and a high-stakes recovery operation on the ground. To find the survivors, Air Force Special Operations teams have launched a combat search and rescue mission. The operation involves heavy transport planes and helicopters flying low and slow in broad daylight, a profile that exposes U.S. personnel to significant risk from ground fire. Reports from the region indicate heavy clashes between the Iranian military and American search teams, while local officials have weaponized the civilian population. The provincial governor has offered a $50,000 bounty to any resident who captures or kills the U.S. service members. The U.S. military's willingness to operate vulnerable aircraft in daylight suggests that preventing the capture of the crew is currently the top strategic priority. The loss of this aircraft contradicts the narrative of total air dominance established by the administration. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and President Trump recently stated that Iran's air defenses were eviscerated and that U.S. forces could fly with impunity. Relying on those claims, U.S. jets were performing dynamic targeting, loitering in Iranian airspace to hunt for new targets, under the assumption that the skies were clear. This shootdown proves that Iran either concealed high-end defense systems or adapted lower-tier weapons for a lucky shot. Future flight operations must now account for a threat the Pentagon previously dismissed. For the Iranian regime, capturing a Western pilot is a primary objective. Historically, Tehran has used hostages as its most effective tool for diplomatic leverage. If the crew is captured, they will likely be used for propaganda, with the Iranian playbook suggesting they would appear on state television almost immediately. A live American hostage would provide Iran with a new point of leverage, paired with their existing ability to disrupt transit through the Strait of Hormuz. Until the pilot's status is confirmed, the potential for a televised hostage crisis remains a central constraint on U.S. strategy and diplomatic options in the region.